What's happening?
Oh, mate.
Right, what we done, Dave?
We have put a plug on this.
Yep.
Filled it with hydraulic fluid. Checked it works. Second ramp we've ever fitted, and it looks like it's going well.
We've got no leaks as of yet.
No. We're going to get this up.
What, the 309?
We're going to get the 309 in the air.
Yeah.
Have a little look underneath.
Yeah.
Because we don't know even if it's rusty underneath or not. And then we've got
Hold on, before we start. Where's Jack? Has he swapped with you?
Mate, I'll tell you now, right, yeah. Champagne Dave, he's having a break.
Yeah.
And I'm back.
He's YouTube Dave now.
I'm YouTube Dave now. Champagne Dave's having a little break.
You've all heard this. By next week, Dave will be missing.
No, I promise. I promise you, we're in the new unit now. I don't mean to give Stokes too much ag, but the last unit was shit. Sorry for my language.
It's a stop swearing as well.
It's.
Anyway,
You're at Coronation Street says that word anyway, so I'm allowed. Anyway, yeah, the last unit, I didn't really like working down there. Cause it just
is that what it was? You didn't like it, so you didn't want to go in there.
So,
yeah, of course it
but
was.
look around now, look around. Don't, obviously, like I said to the other day, no locks, please come and nick it. Look at the motors, look at the motors.
We're getting settled.
And we've only got more installed because
well, we've got a Lamborghini.
I've tried this week.
We've got a Lamborghini, haven't we, Dave?
We'll get to that.
Well,
I've tried this week to buy 2 other motors. So I'm out there hustling, trying to bring you enjoyment.
No, we've just been to Cosy Dave's.
Yeah, so.
And Dave's ended up buying another car.
Yeah.
But we'll explain that in a sec. Let's get under.
So, we're going to get underneath this, check this out.
Yeah.
Then we've got another little treat for you because we've got load, underneath the bonnet that basically everything's missing.
Cosy Dave has hooked us up.
Cosy Dave's hooked us up.
He's also known as 205 Dave as well.
No, it's Cosy Dave and 205 Stu.
Yeah.
So Stuart's his brother, loves 205s.
Loves them.
He's got a few parts for a 309 and they've let us have them. But we'll get to that after we get this on the ramp.
Right, let's get this on the ramp then.
We haven't seen underneath this yet, have we?
No,
and that's the
God's honest truth.
God's honest truth. So come on then.
Starters, it's on the sill main jacking points on all 4, so that's a good sign.
Yeah.
No crunching. You know what? I think it's had an oil leak. Oil leaks are always kind of good on old cars because they kind of protect stuff. That's thick there, isn't it? Like gobbed up. I mean,
You know what? A bit of surface rust, mate.
that little bit there. I can't see any, like soft spots or big holes.
Oh, look at that. Oh, there's where the shocks were.
Yeah, that's where the shocks and the calipers are. Cosy Dave come in the other day, and Dave was bouncing the back end. We didn't even think this, but he goes, "Oh, at least your axle empty."
Yeah, we said it, and that's a good thing because he's got over in his unit one of these, but for a 205,
fully
reconditioned, and it looks mint. So
that's been cleaned off, isn't it?
Yeah.
So
somebody's kind of attempted to.
Yeah,
They've took it apart. They've gone to take the engine out.
I think they have, because the gear linkage is not on, the downpipe's off, the subframe's been painted white.
For some reason. Oh, the gator needs to be sorted.
So, Dave, that's literally a quick look. We haven't got into anything, we haven't started stripping anything back, but I think what we need next thing to do.
Underneath, pretty solid, isn't it?
There's no major big holes or big.
No. Unless underneath this here, there's some major. Here. That's nothing.
It's just
surface. We'll get our little wire brush on that, and that'll be sound.
I think the first port of call on this is get the steam cleaner. No, I put my finger up there.
Oh, did you?
It's just
surface.
It's like surface, mate.
And there, look. No.
The only thing I did notice is on. I don't know if I can get up there.
Yeah, up in that little.
Yeah, behind.
But I don't think that is or that isn't.
No, it is. It's rusty.
Oh, is it?
I think it's rotted behind.
Yeah.
We'd have to strip that off.
Take this off. Sort
The wing off and have a look there. What the drop links are missing? I don't know. Wow, look at that.
Yeah, bloody hell. Anti-roll. Oh. Yeah, it's like somebody started to mess with it.
Oh, then someone stripped it completely apart, and then someone's gone, I'll have that, I'll get it rolling for you. And then literally bolted a few bits back on it to get it up and rolling again.
Yeah.
Right, we've got another treat, haven't we?
We'll have to move these out.
Yeah, we'll pull the Lamborghini in.
And then we'll pull the Lambo in.
Lambo? As long as you don't... Dave bought this car when we bought the shell for the Sierra, what we use as a parked car. And Dave just bought this, 100 quid, right?
800 quid for it about 4 years.
Just explain what you've done here.
And I've sold there's loads of bits missing, so I basically sold it to us for 500 quid.
Dave's nice like that, he sells them.
But
You know how much he
I
pays?
still own the shell, I still own the engine, I still own the gearbox, it's just a between things. And we're going to pull out all the bits that they've given us. I don't know. Get this wood out. So you've done them at the wrong height.
They're the same height.
No.
What do you mean the wrong height?
Look. So that there
Yeah.
is that height.
And that one's that height. They're the same height, mate.
So that one there
Is this
is up 1 notch. Thank you very much.
Notch, Dave. Look.
Yeah, it's on now. Look, it's on.
There,
It's
isn't it?
right. You ready?
No, because I'm not on, Dave. I've got to
Explain this Mostel Stokes.
That is, it's just a bit wildlife, isn't it, really? So I think he's just going to know.
Go on, just do that, and then we'll get this wood out, and then it'll come back down. Then hopefully.
Beep, beep, beep.
Oh yeah, that was Bentley battery truck then.
Oh yeah.
Where?
Yeah.
We've got a bit of a bend here, lads.
That's because it got caught underneath it. Well, not that back.
This truck bent.
Yeah, we're in here, mate.
Is it past the wobble test though?
Wobble test pass, mate. Get all the way to the wobble test. You'll see a wobble on your head. You'll mug me off. 309 parcel shell.
309 headlights.
He's hooked,
Cosy day.
hooked us up. Even though we can probably buy a new one, but
When we
might need them brackets or little springs or whatever, you know what I mean? This truck's been annihilated, like literally that's bent. Back bit's bent.
Do you know what?
That's fixed, man.
I think the subframes are the same. So what we can do, take that off, build that up and swap them straight over and it stays rolling.
I'll double check. I think it's just. No, they should be the same because you can use 309.
It'll just be lower arms, isn't it?
Yeah, because the 309 uses a wider track, so. And they put 309 arms on 205s to make them wider.
Yes, they do. That is right. It's just boring, you know.
How much Dave's right, and how much I hate Dave being right. And I wanted to. But look at this. Look what we've got. It might not all transfer over, but like.
Hey, ladies and gents. Did you say he said, see what we've got? Oh, schoolboy error.
Sorry, can I rephrase that? What Dave's got, and he's going to rape us. But
You shouldn't really use that word, really.
Yeah, a bit more Kate Moss in here, look. I'd say that's a nest. I reckon he's living in the top body.
But yeah, as you can see, I think there's a lot of stuff on this
But
that we can use.
this is a later engine, so the engine itself's the same, but the setup for the ignition and everything is kind of different, so there might be a few bits. But radiator, they might be the same, I don't know, but we'll probably get a new rad anyway.
Yeah,
but
it'll look fresher.
at
We
least-
can't use none of this.
At least
'cause
we
it's all-
know what's kind of going to be missing. Yeah, Dave said the fans are different
Yeah.
apparently. But I don't know if that's the same as a 309.
But anyway,
oh look, got the little relay thing.
should we have a look in our
relay box?
should we have a look in our Aladdin's cave?
Cave of Wonders.
Cave of Wonders. So, first of all,
Cosworth door. Our door strip in Sierra Cosworth had been removed by basically a 5-year-old kid, I think. Because them strips have got metal in, so to remove them you need a bit of cheese wire or whatever to get them off. If you pull them off, it bends all the metal, and literally the rubber strip then is completely...
electric window.
So we've got a good door rubber. To be fair, it's a solid door. It's got all the electrics, it's got a spare mirror, handle, little bits and bobs. Got a tinted window. You know the rarest 309 I think they did?
Greenwood.
Is it Greenwood? Goodwood, yeah. We've got
A good wood bonnet.
because our bonnet is dented at the front, so we can either save that one or we've got a spare bonnet.
Cozzy Dave / 205 Stuart. Just had one just sitting in the barn.
We've renamed him because he's got 309 parts and 205, so we're just going to call him 209.
209 Stuart.
And then another gem, but this is, like I said, our car is a rare car. We'll show you.
How did you get this in?
3092, but it's phase 2. See how the rear lights are short.
And it's not a GTI either, it's a 309
Trio.
Right.
But the rear glass is different, but there's like window motor, wiper motor and stuff, which should be all the same. So if we need any of them bits, and he said, look, have it lads, you know what I mean? So
It basically, it was his dad's. It was his dad's, and he was going, yeah, it's been here years though, innit? They could have it, couldn't they? Basically, get that crap out me gaff.
we've got 309 rear glass. We don't need a rear glass, but
If you need a rear glass, let us know. It's a bit of a shame. Grill, but it has got a bit of damage.
Door mouldings, and I think
They're GTI, they are.
yeah, and they're 309.
Yeah, I'm sure there's a little one in here somewhere, and we need a little one. Clutch cable, brand new.
We're missing an ECU. Dave seems to think, we don't know yet, this ECU may work on ours, so yeah, I don't know what that is.
These have got to be 50 quid each. This is easily 300 quid. You can't get them. I'll tell you what, I'll knock a bit off for that little damage there, but we'll talk. 300 quid, 299.
It's either birds or a rat's nest, I don't know.
I'd say it was a rat. I'd say it was a mouse nest, to be honest.
Looks like a bird's nest, though. Is that what you normally keep in your glove box? I thought it's gloves. Do people actually keep gloves in the glove box? Driving gloves?
Is that what it was, man? That's why it's called a glove box, because driving gloves, isn't it? So, our new cameraman has just messed up. We've already done this, so we're going to do it again. So, as you can see, we've gone from messing around with Cozzys, Evos, Subarus, Lancia Deltas, to Peugeots. The truth of the matter is, this unit has bankrupted us, so we've had to start back at the bottom.
I'm scrap.
So if you want any scrap, get at us.
So we've just bought a load of scrap with our change, what we've got left over. We've got a downpipe though, Dave. And what the plan is now, we've got this. If we can get this engine to cough, splutter, or do something, if it knocks or taps.
We're on the right direction.
We're not on the right direction with a knock or a tap, but if the engine runs with 50% there.
But if it don't turn over, but it's done, isn't it? It's done before. It's ended before we've started.
So we'll have a scrap car with a scrap engine. But let's see.
We'll have two scrap cars with two scrap engines. So when we was moving unit, we had a few issues. We explained in the other episode about Subaru, we won't go into that. But for some unknown reason, this is decided just to cut out. It didn't do anything other than just cut out. We started it just before at the petrol station, pulled off perfectly fine. My mate was driving down the road in it, and it just literally cut out. So we're going to have a little look at it.
It turns over, but we thought we'll just because it ran and drove, so it'd be nice if it
It's
never
ran and drove. It's mint.
So before we start messing about with other stuff, what we want to do, we thought we'd give this a quick look and just trying to troubleshoot and give it a whirl. Then first thing, put the bonnet, put the boost back on and see if it's actually, sometimes they just, you know, fly back into life again, don't they?
She's an old girl, man. If you come and get this, so we think this might be a little bit of an issue. As you can see, 1, 2 and 3 are soaked. So that can't be very good for it.
Turn it over, see if it starts. If not, we'll check first, see if it's got a spark. I've got one. Can I just say though, I know Lancia do this and they're cool, and BMW. Why do they open the bonnets that way?
I'm sorry, it's just cool.
It is
I
cool.
appreciate the cameraman's not allowed to cut in, but it's just cool.
Try and work on the engine then.
Yeah, but listen, look.
That sounds like a you problem, Pope.
That is my problem. The other thing is, I will say,
It won't stop.
if the bonnet did, your bonnet won't blow up, will it? Unless you're going very fast in reverse.
You ready?
Yeah. Do that again. That's leaking compression. Dave was saying, them spark plug holes are literally, and that, there's compression getting out of that. Okay. So the first things first, we need to see
Soak
if
it
soak it up, because if I undo the spark, it's just going to go straight into the cylinder, and then it's going to be burning oil and all sorts. 3 of them are full of oil. Number 4, and really full of oil. So I'm going to take that plug out, and then I'm going to drop it in the HT lead and see if we've got a spark whilst that's kind of soaking up the majority of this oil.
Soaked. That is definitely it. I'm a pretty good mechanic now.
Right.
Yeah, I diagnosed this problem before you. It sounds like it's a fuse. No, mate. It's the spark plug's gone for a dive.
There's no what we've got for it.
No, nothing.
So we ain't got no spark, so that could be a number of things.
The dizzy
could
cap?
Be, I don't think it's got a dizzy cap. It's got oh, it has got a dizzy cap here. I don't know what this engine's got and hasn't got. Yeah, it could be dizzy, coil, it could be parts of the coil, it could be anything. So, first things
Do you reckon
first,
it could be a fuse?
It could be a fuse. It could be. Have you got a voltmeter here?
No. That's one thing I haven't got. I've got all the other tools, but I ain't got that.
I'm sure there's something metal on the end of
I swear
that.
there's more oil down there.
So when that spins, because that's on the end of the camshaft.
So that's what you reckon, that's what's gone, isn't it?
Yeah, so
That's what we need.
so it literally fell out
I
when
am
I took this.
the top mechanic. You got Lancia data? Want it looked at? Come down to Darling. I told you it was something to do with this. Then I told you it was the dizzy cap. Bob's your uncle. I just need to find one now.
Like I said, I've just got up from Fleabay. I don't know if you can see that on the screen. There's a metal point at the end. The metal arm, which obviously spins round, and when it gets to a certain point, fires the plug. That's missing, so that's why we ain't got.
How much is it?
£23.85.
You owe me £23.85 for breaking my car. We won't even we won't charge you the labour that's going to cost to fit it, because obviously, as you see, it won't an hour.
Tom was doing him a favour by driving the car up, but he gets charged for the. Not charged some plugs and leads, were you there, Dave?
I could. They have been soaked because of
I've
you.
got a rotor arm.
But it's
and
not
a
off a
cap.
Lancia.
Well, it is kind of. It's off a Uno Turbo. That's technically a Lancia.
Don't you ever in your life compare this to your Panda. A Panda, a Lancia Delta, World Rally Championship winning car.
Hold on.
And he's on about a Panda.
Hold on, we might have one of the Peugeot. It's to be nice. I'm not saying it may work, I don't know. If this has even got a rotor on. Oh, it's the wrong colour, Dave. Let's have a look. See, that's got the point on.
Hang on. Oh, no, it's a bit different. It's black, and that's red for one.
This could look quite new. Mate, it's the same.
No, it's not.
Yes, it is.
No, it's not. That's Bosch as well, that is.
That's
Yeah,
expensive, that is.
Bosch.
Oh, do you owe me money now?
Bosch, you're on. No, because I've just took that off my corner.
Why would you put a dizzy cap there?
Where else are you going to pull it, mate?
What's all this up here about? Why can't they shove the engine a little bit?
Listen, right. He won World Rally Championships, right? So he obviously did something right.
Okay, we're gonna let's see if we got a spark.
Go on then, yeah.
Stoke, the top mechanic. I mean, Dave, the top mechanic.
You wouldn't believe the price of these cars, would you, for how crap they are?
That's what people buy.
Yeah, I know. You buy one of these to keep occupied.
Yeah. These seals doing.
How much you reckon for original indicators? 50 quid for a pair.
Kid, they're off them over, mate. There's Vauxhall on it.
No, it don't. It does say it starts with a V.
And an X and a H.
As you can see, it's clean. Cleaner. Yeah, we need to sort the oil leak out on it. It's got a few little bits and bobs. We've got a few failures. I have had some stuff done from the failures. But yeah, we've just got to go over a few other things. But now, moment of truth.
See, all we want to do is get this running so we can drive it in and out.
Yeah, because as soon as you can drive in and out, it's...
You know what a car's like,
yeah.
You've got to push it everywhere, so...
She's oily. She's oily. My man!
Sorted.
How have you broke my car and we fixed it for free?
We fixed it with a 309.
I know. Hey! Oi! I'm really happy we brought this and it was my idea.
Oh yeah, your idea.
So, if anybody's interested in a 205 shell for any bits that you might be restoring one on, let us know. If you've got any 309 parts, or if you've got a 309 that you don't want, and
as a donor car,
yeah, not like a GTR, just a normal 309.
Yeah.
Let us know.
We have got some parts, but we need a lot more parts, don't we? So
next week we're at, is it Chesley Walsh? Chesley Walsh.
Shalsley Walsh.
Shalsley Walsh.
Shalsley Walsh.
Hill climb in the Atom. So yeah, stay tuned because you'll see that.
And please like, follow, share and subscribe.
And it Dave's
pal
icon.